Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao is doing everything she can to make sure that her husband does not lose his re-election, including something she recently got busted for, which was sending a $97 million contract, federal government contract, to a small company in Kentucky. Now, what's interesting about this is that obviously there is plenty of evidence and an ongoing investigation into Chao because she has been using her position as Secretary of Transportation to steer tons of contracts that shouldn't be going to companies in Kentucky to companies in Kentucky. And she tends to favor people and businesses who've given money to her husband. And as I mentioned, she's under investigation for that right now. But hey, that's not going to stop her from keeping going, right? You got to make sure hubby wins that election, because if he loses, you kind of lose a lot of clout and the guy that had your back. And so then the investigators might really come after you, and God knows what's going to happen then. But let's put it this way. Let's put it real simple. Elaine Chao is corrupt as hell. Mitch McConnell is corrupt as hell. They are the perfect couple. They truly are made for each other because they're just god-awful human beings who have no respect for the offices that they hold. Oh, but the story gets so much better here. This is from Politico. There were 42 applicants for this $97 million contract who filled out their applications for it incorrectly, including the company that won it in Kentucky. 42 of them were allowed to go back and make these corrections, including this company. 55 who screwed up their applications, those were just thrown out. They didn't get to go back and do it. So there's already a little bit of favoritism happening there. But then emails obtained by Politico show that Boone County officials were in contact with Chao's aide Todd Inman, a former McConnell campaign staffer known to offer extra guidance to Kentuckians with business before the secretary. So you got a former McConnell staffer who's now a staffer for his wife, who is in contact with companies in Kentucky, putting them directly to Elaine Chao and telling them how to get the